Our guest is Comrade Joseph Eva, former Publicity Secretary, Ijaw National Congress, and he's the coordinator right now of the Ijaw Monitoring Group. And we've been looking at the spectacle that happened in Rivers State yesterday. I say it's a spectacle because a convoy of 11, bulldozers moved in on the State House of Assembly and brought it down totally. Nothing was salvaged, according to, talk. But we've talked about that here. Now, the last caller, just before we went on break, had said that since politics is supposed to be for the benefit of the good people of its area, in this case, River State, he noted that a lot of people who had been planning all year to come home in Christmas and all of that, now, those people were not taken into consideration, perhaps, when all of these, when these elephants began to fight. And the proverbial grass under them, the ordinary citizen, is the person who's going to be, in peril for all of this. But hold your fire at the moment, because Mr. Olufunsho in the UK has also called in. So you join his comments, and then you'll be able to respond to both. Good morning to you, Olufunsho in the UK.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Thank you for calling in.
Good. Well, yeah, well done for the good work that you are doing there, sir.
You're very kind, sir.
I want to contribute to what you are doing there this morning.
Please do.
And what I want to say is, to Comrade Joseph, at a certain stage in life, regardless of what is happening, we must be able to speak truth to whatever is happening. When we are in our 30s, 40s, 50s, maybe we may be judging something. For an elderly person, I'm really sorry, sir. As an elderly, I'm 63 years old. At this age of mine, no matter who you are, I will stand by the truth. Because at that age is an age where even if you are supporting somebody, when that person is wrong, say the truth and say this person is wrong. In this matter of River State, from both sides, the elders, they're supposed, especially people who are called elders, they're supposed to speak truth to what is happening. Call Wike, you are wrong. Fubara, you are wrong here. You, Wike, you are wrong here. Then that will bring peace into the land. But when you are supporting something that is wrong, especially Comrade Joseph, I'm really not happy when this morning see you saying that the destruction of that building is okay. They are saving people. No one is in that building.
All right, Mr. Olufunsho, thank you very much, sir, for calling in. I think the gist, of your presentation has been got, and he's essentially saying that he doesn't think you're being as sincere as you could be. And he's also introduced the matter of elders. So that even reminds me that we've not heard from the elders in the region yet. I'm talking about the former governors. You have Odiri, you have Amechi, you have Damanayabo, you have leaders in that place. Whether they're still watching the scenario, I don't know. But he's complaining that usually where you have elders, you don't have as much pandemonium as this. Yes. What happened?
Thank you very much. I want to say God bless him. That means he knows me very well. From the way he's talking, he knows me very well. We are frustrated that the president of Nigeria is quiet. We are frustrated that the president of Nigeria is quiet. There is no political will. And the job people will not tolerate it.
Political will to do what?
Call these people together and said, my friend, Weke, stop what you are doing. Rule federal capital. Everybody has structures. If everybody go to that, what are you doing? Is the president not aware of Weke character? Can the president tolerate him if Buhari do that to him? Please let us do that. We are frustrated and we are warning and we are saying that, look, the president should come into this matter. Why are you pushing the thing to Ijaw elders? The Ijaw elders and Nigeria elders are waiting for President Tinubu to call this man to order.
Because they say the Yoruba proverb, and I'm sure the proverb translates into all languages,
yes,
that the elders will not be in a marketplace.
Yes.
And you have a baby backed with a crooked neck.
Okay, now.
The elders will not allow it.
Yes, I've repeated.
They will say, woman, straighten your baby's neck.
Yes. Now, what I have said it here before, Channel News and other television stations. When the president's mother died about 10 years ago, I led elders, Niger Delta elders, to Tinubu house. We went there to honor her. And we told President Tinubu, 10 years ago, he was not the president, we are here to honor your mother because you stand for justice.
Okay.
We went there with 2 coastal buses. We took over the compound. We went there to honor his mother for giving birth to him, that he is a sincere and straightforward man.
Okay.
Now, our house is burning.
Okay.
River State is our Lagos. River State is our Abuja. I have been here. Others have been calling the president. Yesterday, Shivika Clark called Tinubu to call. Are we not seeing it?
Okay.
Then I should fold down.
So that is
Now,
your
coming
answer.
back to why people...
Well, sorry, sir. That is
Yes.
your answer to Olu Funsho in the UK. That, look, what you are talking about, we are frustrated, is your main answer.
Yes.
That's
It's
the
that we
main
are frustrated.
plan. We are frustrated.
And we don't want anybody to die in that building for them to say that Fubra killed them.
All right.
The president can call Ijaw leaders, Ekwere leaders, other leaders in Niger Delta to Aso Rock and say, 2 of you, stop this. But what is it?
But can the president, look, these things they don't work like that. The president, he can't just be going into every area. There is self-rule. People determine their own fate. People determine how they want to live together. But you're now saying that the president is silent. If he's not silent, you're saying he's interfering. The president can't be seen to be interfering, is what some might say.
Yes, might say, but the president is so... in fact, I think he's the most experienced politician now in Nigeria in terms of experience, right from June 12th era of annulment of... Is it not injustice like the annulment of June 12th?
When you say a politician, most experienced politician, perhaps you also mean most influential politician.
Most influential politician.
Therefore, it's a political matter.
It's a political matter.
And it has to have a political solution.
It's a political solution.
Okay, let's hear from Wale in the U.S. Good morning, Wale in the U.S. Thank you for holding on.
Morning, Okweli. I'll call back. Okweli, you are too soft on this man. You should have give us time to talk to him like we all want to. See, let me ask him a question. Didn't the president interfere in the first time when all these things orchestrated when it first started? And my second comment is this. You see, the problem in River State is not by Minister Wike or Fubara. It's the elders in the River State because of what they want to eat. They're trying to take side on the side of the governor, so they can have some appointment or some loyalty coming coming from the governor. That's the problem of River State. It's not so. Mr. Wike, Minister Wike, he knows what is going on, and that's why Fubara is doing what he's doing because of these elders in the state, in the Port Harcourt state and the River State. That's why they're having all these problems. The elders are the problem.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for calling in. Okay. Thank you very much for calling in, Wale. But you also proceeded by saying that I was being too soft with... It's not a matter of being too soft. It's a matter of, it's his perspective. And as I said, we were suspending judgment to hear him out. And he has said things that a lot of people might not agree with, including the fact that he's in support of the pulling down of that house for the reason to save lives.
Yes.
He's also said...
Since the thing is prolonged, we expected the president to solve this problem within 24 hours.
So that's a surprising perspective, but it is yours, and you've put it out there.
Yes.
Now, well, let's go back to the point that...
We thank the governor for saving lives because the opposition members want to commit suicide in that house and put it on his head. And the young man is a wise man.
But Comrade Eva, people might say you are trivializing this whole situation.
Do you know why?
You're introducing humor that would trivialize what is highly dangerous.
No, yes, dangerous. And you say I'm supporting saving of lives. Because as an activist, even we know what happened in Warri crisis. We are telling the Americans, the British people, call the president. All the oil companies left Warri because of political crisis. Nigerians forget history. We are raising this alarm. I have gone to more than 10 television stations raising alarm that the government, the head of state, the president, should call the situation in Warri in Port Harcourt to order. And as far as we, Ijaw people, are concerned, even if somebody say trivializing something, nobody like the Yorubas. the annulment of June 12, Yoruba see it as an insult to the Yoruba nation. And they will not allow their children in the next 100 years to come and read it that one Babangida annul an election of a Yoruba president and Yorubas folded their hand. That is what we are also doing.
But importing anarchy, this is where one might see it. Thank God, for now, it hasn't broken down completely.
That's why we are begging the president.
It seems to be peaceful
And
now.
that's why we are begging the Americans and the oil companies to tell the president, giving him the idea of the worry crisis.
What do you think the ordinary citizen in River State is thinking now? Try and give me an emotional portrait
Yes,
of the ordinary, not a powerful power broker.
No. All the citizens of Niger Delta, not only River State, they are begging God Almighty to touch Tinubu. When there was crisis in Warri before the amnesty, God touched the late Yaradua. Solve a problem. Political solution.
How would this, I'm interested, how would a Tinubu intervention, in your mind, how would it resolve this logjam?
He has the political influence. He's the most powerful political influencer now.
But how would he use that influence?
He will call the minister and the boy. The minister call him boy.
You can't call the governor.
It is that's how they call their godfathers. Father and father. No. Then the other person
is what? It's His Excellency the governor.
His Excellency the governor. Now these politicians will not allow us to do the right thing and call. If you call Excellency even in their own presence, those godfathers will be offended. Now, the president knows what is happening in River State.
He does?
Yes. His ears are on the ground. If he called Winke and the governor and all the Niger Delta leaders, maybe two from East State and all that, and the whole meeting, and he said, look, all of you, sign peace agreement. Why was there peace agreement between Jonathan and Buhari and others? Why was there peace agreement between Tinubu and other Obi and other people? Peace agreement. If the president called them, camera will be showing everybody. Let them pretend.
But you see, Nigerians are worried. And why you know that Nigerians are worried?
Yes.
We're getting calls from Nigerians in diaspora, mostly.
Yes.
That goes to show you that, look, even you can then take it that this matter that we are experiencing here, and everybody is concerned. It doesn't. Yes. You don't have to come from River State.
No, you don't have to come from River State. So, like I said,
Favor in the UK, for instance, has called in.
Yes.
Let us hear what Favor has to add to the conversation.
Okay.
Good morning, Favor.
Good morning, Uncle Yori.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Favor.
How are you? My contribution to this matter, the Honorable
Comrade Joseph Eva.
Comrade, is taking side. Like a point is raised on President Tinubu. President Tinubu have called earlier on and I spoke to everybody. But my own contribution now, and my question to him, will he agree for paying taxi and so I'm living in UK? What the governor did in Rivers, nobody, the Prime Minister cannot do it. Because of one crisis, you first of all investigate and know why that building was bombed. You cannot just to rebuild that building, it will involve a taxi payer, and that's not good. The River State, I'm not from River, I'm from Lagos. The River State people did not vote for Fubara for what is happening. They did not vote for him to come and be punishing them. This is a punishment on River people. It's not done. It's not done anywhere.
All right.
Please, you need to go back and talk.
Okay. Thank you. There you are. Everybody that has reached us has prefaced what he's going to say by, I'm not even from Rivers, but I'm a Nigerian.
Yes.
So Rivers is mine.
Yes.
By the virtue of the fact that I am a Nigerian.
Yes.
I cannot be quiet.
Yes.
Now, Rivers State is being shortchanged,
yes.
seems to be what people are saying. And they're being shortchanged by the elephants that are just going by their own interests,
yes.
and are not considering the ordinary man.
Yes, and that's why we are making this plea again to the president. He's the only person that can calm nerves. He's the only person. And other presidents have done it before.
You know, in a different context, in Ondo, for instance,
yes.
I have heard it said that even though President Tinubu is also involved in the Ondo State,
yes.
A legal luminary has said that the solution to the Ondo problem will come from within Ondo State. Is it not similar that the solution to the River State problem must necessarily come from within?
Yes. the within must have that encouragement, the backing of the president. Because this is a political era. That Ondo State you are talking about, the president was firm that the governor that is not feeling should hand over. The moment that directive comes, all other people keen. Now, we are shouting and making all this noise and all this wahala begging because we know very well that if law and order break down beyond this level, the president of Nigeria cannot manage it.
And the people of Edo, River State,
From
the elders,
yes,
cannot allow it to break down beyond this. This is even a bridge too far.
Look, I saw Falai's statement on the Ondo matter. Yes, Chief Falai, elder statesman. They can only make those comments. They can only call them on phone, pleading with them. They just believe that Aso Rock is the deciding factor. We all know. And when Aso Rock is not responding quickly as we wanted, we continue to panic.
But in a political democracy,
because, for example,
political democracy,
yes,
can you really say what you've just said, that
the president,
yes, that the president
is supposed not to be? We have this garrison. Don't you know what happened in Oyo State? Ladoja. It was President Tinubu that got lawyers and all that, Fashola and everybody to save was that impeachment, right? If not that we have powerful people like Tinubu at that time to rally, when even Ladoja was not in his party. Was not in his party. If he saw everything that this is injustice.
So politicians, what you are implying now,
yes,
is that politicians will often take actions that are not right,
yes,
in order to come out to some plateau from which we can now begin to discuss.
Of course, because the society has turned to be, and we are helpless. We are helpless. When ASU was on strike, you saw what in Gige they were doing. ASU was on strike. Children were at home for 1 year. We mobilized ASU, block road, went to airport, this and that. You can see all this problem. Now we know that after oil companies left Warri because of the Warri crisis, if you get to Warri now, you'll be ashamed of Warri. Warri is just like a desert now in terms of economic relevance. The same way, another economic political crisis is now coming to River State.
Okay, in the dying minutes of this program, comrade, refresh my memory again, because I asked you, from your point of view, people have called in, especially from diaspora, Nigerians abroad,
yes,
and have said that they don't feel that you are being entirely sincere. In other words, the meaning for that I read is that that is a very intelligent gentleman. He knows right from wrong, and so what he is saying cannot be right, and he knows it, yet he is saying it. So what is the solution? How do we come back from this brink?
Yeah, because I have seen that if these lawmakers are not interested in the capacity of that building, and anything happened to them.
Yeah, you're going back to that
building. Because River State will burn immediately within 24 hours.
Comrade, that building would not have collapsed.
Okay, are you a structural engineer? Are you a structural engineer?
This is why some people are saying that.
No, because they are not there.
That respected comrade
yes,
he is not being sincere.
No, he is sincere because of lives and property. Lives especially. Property is secondary. Lives. Yes, governor wants to save lives.
So you're speaking a political language.
Yeah, the political language, because it is to save lives. The governor spokesman has said it, that the building is not worthy using. These men are going inside there. It is dangerous.
So if President Tinubu, since you've mentioned him,
I am begging him in the name of God.
So I was going to say that, what is it that you want President Tinubu to do and that he has not done so far, and that you think he's doing would resolve this situation?
Very, very good for this closing remark. He should call the two men, not only that, witnesses. Call the elders.
In other words, trust is scant.
Yes. He should call what they are saying and how to resolve the problem and to stop anarchy for our ordinary masses. They should come, and witnesses, maybe 10 or 20 leaders, elders.
And if that doesn't happen the way you have proposed it,
this mistrust and gambling and all that will create another world crisis.
How soon do you think this can be resolved? Because here we are, we're going towards the end of the year. We don't want this overhang to be on to be in existence going into a new year.
Yeah, I believe that President Tinubu will solve the problem before the new year. I believe him, and that's what, when we went, we told him, your mother taught you how to make sure that you hate injustice, oppression, you hate. So what is happening in Rivers State is injustice. He should step in and call these two fighters so that the grasses will not suffer.
Well,
because as far as we are saying, what we are saying, Ijaw people, is that this Wenke want to incite ethnic crisis in Rivers State, like what happened in Warri crisis.
We're going to have to leave it there. People don't necessarily have to agree with you or accept what you are saying, but it is your right to say it. And
I have to say it.
We gave you the platform to say
what is there.
This is the perspective of Comrade Joseph
Ever,
and
how to solve the problem.
Coordinator, Ijaw Monitoring Group. Thank you very much for coming on the program.
So please call the president. You have his contact. Call him, beg him. Comrade Ever is begging. He should intervene. Call 2010 leaders, traditional rulers, and the two fighters. Ask them, what is the problem? Solve. We don't want any crisis. Let them return back to all the lawmakers, return back, and everybody be loyal to the governor. Then tell the governor also you to be loyal to your godfather.
All right, then.
You people make arrangement.
That's where we'll leave it. That's where we'll leave it.
Let your loyal not come and disturb us.
That's where we'll leave it today then. That's our program today. Please join us tomorrow for a fresh edition. I am Biori Polari. Bye-bye for now.